if there's somebody in your family that loves what they're doing and you believe in them, I feel like it's by any means it is your right and your duty to tell somebody what's going on and give them information. But there's only, like, you know, to be a heart surgeon, I'm going to give you enough information to be able to understand what the heart does, but I'm not going to teach you how to fix it because then I won't be a doctor.
Right.
A random person on the corner could do that.
It's weird because I think we live in a society, even when, of course, not with medicine or with science, would you want people having that type of information and then trying to go out here and do these crazy mad scientist type of things. But you know, there's a lot of occupations where I could sit down, show the next man, this is all you gotta do. Let me sit down with you for a couple days a week, couple hours, and boom, 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 this is how you make beats, this is how you do this. But doing that without being compensated, yes, that's not the smart thing to do.
I mean, we live in America,
but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that are right next to their own brother or their homeboy, and it's like, damn, don't even show them the game. It's like, dog, why are you doing this?
But it's fucked up in the same. It's like there's a bunch of motherfuckers that shouldn't be doing it no way.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
It's the hard part. It's just like, you know, if I'm walking on the street and I know my music's hot and a lot of people think it's hot, and I'm selling it for $5. But such and such that ain't never had a fucking CD, don't do shit, just made it at his fucking computer, trying to sell his for $3 or $7 or whatever. So when I come up to you, you like, nah, I'm good. I just bought this motherfucking whack ass CD for $3.
Right.
It's just so oversaturated.
It's oversaturated. So
that's the only. It's a thin line between like how do you be executive and how do you be an artist. It's a thin line, I think.
I just think, like, when I've gone to music conferences and I see artists and they pay $350, $400 to perform and they go to these panels and they think they're really going to get some deep knowledge, and then you get somebody, you know, shouts out to Russell Simmons, but they get somebody, let's say Russell's on the panel, and they say, yo, what do I got to do to get in the game? Yo, just keep working hard and persevere.
I mean, but what else can you say, though? Like, I'm being honest. Like, what else can you say to somebody that, I mean, do you say, okay, for your trap, this is like somebody's life. It's like me, and I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like me asking you how to live my life. Now, I can give you key pointers, son, but I can't tell you how to live your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same way in this music industry. Just because Wiz Khalifa decided to take the route where he go perform for colleges and blow up, and just because somebody had a relationship with the label don't make them no bigger than a bigger artist. So work hard at what you do. Be the best. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say. Make sure you're personable. Make sure you're clean. You're fresh. You got to be fly. You know what that all entails. You're watching the video, so you know what it is. You trying to be Beyonce. You're trying to be Dirty Money. You're trying to be Diddy. So you know what it is. You see it clearly. You know, so with that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you got to work hard. Like, you can't go to, like I said, you can't go to a heart surgeon and say, yeah, I'm straight out of high school, you know, and I know how to fix hearts. What kind of hearts you been working on? Oh, I've been dissecting frogs. Man, get your ass out of my face.
But you know what? A lot of the artists or whoever's in that crowd ain't answering the right questions.
Right, that's true too. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you watch you got to debate with these motherfuckers. Like, I remember, what's your boy's name? Damn, look, camera, I feel you. He went on Feezy real hard.
Recently?
About a year or two ago. Hug Bizza.
Okay.
That motherfucker came in that motherfucker like, I want answers. And I'm gonna put you on the spot. Niggas don't do that. They fear the motherfucker on that panel, so they just ask sort of questions to get them by. But Bizza, that nigga came at him like, nigga, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I need this. I need these answers. So I think sometimes if you do that, you might get something accomplished.
Well, you know, the answer sometimes is what the question is.
Yeah.
So if you don't ask the right questions, you're not gonna get the right answers.
Right.
You know, and everybody asked it, how can I be down? I mean,
yeah, that's the general question. They all ask, how can I be down? How can I get in the game? But I would never give anybody the complete rule book, but I'm going to at least give you 2 jewels. Maybe one. I'll give you at least 1 jewel that's beyond, work hard and you gonna make it. Because
Okay,
that
so,
to me is bullshit.
Yeah, that's-
But hold up,
I hate that.
But
You know
what two jewels can you give back? I mean, you can give better
paperwork. At the end of the day, because
Yeah, paperwork
I
is
think-
everything.
Because
Okay, paperwork and publishing.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
PP.
if you look at artists that have been in the game for 5 to 10 years, that has changed their perspective of how they make
Yeah, most
music,
definitely.
and it also has changed their perspective of what the game really is. Because when you come in, you thinking like, oh my God, I'm on now. Everybody knows me. It's gonna be crazy money, and then they find out they getting robbed to some degree, or they weren't told exactly the truth.
Right.
So when they find out the truth, it's like, damn, why didn't they tell me that?
Right.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
But
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
be
it
honest.
too is they're not reading.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. There
Okay.
was mind you, I'm from Diddy Dirty Money. We did numbers. I performed and flown on jets. There are artists out there right now that I know. I don't care if they're lying to the public. They have not flown on jets. They have not been on Saturday Night Live. They have not sat on a Chelsea Lately chair. I've done that. So with that being said, all I'm saying is like I've stood next to one of the richest moguls, men in the world, and there was shit that he didn't tell me. Bleep. Okay? There was things that he did not tell me. But guess what? That's to build your own intuitions and your common sense. Like, a good teacher does not give you all the answers, dude. Like, you know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's
So
very
when you sit with a Russell Simmons, first of all, you're supposed to understand what their opportunity is. It's not a lot of people, I don't care whether you pay or not, going to sit next to Russell Simmons. That means you've already made a step that much closer, and people have to start realizing their own power and saying like, dang, I made it here to Russell Simmons. I must be doing something right. That means I need to keep continuing. I need to think about my image. I need to think about, you know what I'm saying, how I smell. I need to think about what my breath is like. I need to think about if I got some beats in the back of my hair, that's not cool. That's world style hip hop. You're not trying to be a superstar
That's
billionaire.
real.
So I mean, like, a lot of this stuff is like just pure common sense of us growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, you know what swag is. You know that uncle that comes to picnic and he's always
Ratchet.
swag,
Just ratchet.
ratchet, super ratchet, and telling the truth. But
Right.
he the flyest, he smell the best, and he driving the best, and he came with 2 fat bitches with name belts with say glitter on it. That's it.
Yo, also
You know?
with the knowledge thing, you need knowledge. I mean, just having contracts don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Paperwork, because paperwork with
Sense.
2 idiots is just paperwork between 2 idiots. So now you need knowledge. These cats need to read. They need to get it deep. They need to figure out what they're trying to do. Because if they're trying to be an artist is totally different from being a mogul.
Yep.